Hello everybody, my name's Solid King. Here's part 7 of my Final Fantasy VII Let's Play. The video I put up today was a Nintendo 3DS unboxing video, guys, and I hope anybody that watched it, well, I can't see how you can enjoy an unboxing video, but I thank you for watching the video, and I hope I convinced you to get a 3DS maybe. I don't know. There was no point in me putting it up. I just wanted to show you guys an unboxing of the 3DS. First impressions of the 3DS, it's pretty awesome. I really do enjoy it. I picked up Lego Star Wars for it. I was gonna pick up Street Fighter, but they didn't have any in stock, so I just picked up Lego Star Wars, and I'm getting Street Fighter from GameFly tomorrow probably, or maybe Tuesday. I'm not quite sure when. But once I get a little bit more time on the 3DS and play Lego Star Wars a little bit more, I'll definitely give you guys a full review. But as of right now, I definitely enjoy the 3DS. Its 3D capabilities are very nice. I've had a bunch of people give me warnings, so don't play for like 2 hours, you'll get massive headaches. I think I played for 3-4 hours straight today, and I didn't get one headache really. I'll tell you that much. So I don't really know what people are talking about. A lot of people have been telling me they get headaches from watching 3D, and that's never happened to me, so maybe that's why I'm not getting a headache from this. 3D never actually has bothered me by any means, and I don't think I ever really will. I've always been good with 3D, but I've always had people that complain about 3D also. So, you know, it doesn't really bother me, but whatever. This part of Final Fantasy VII is kind of important, kind of not that important. Toward the end of the... Actually, no, you guys aren't going to get to see anything of overly importance. This is just me going through, I think it's reactor number 5 we're going for this time. I'm not 100% sure. Me, Barret, and Tifa going after reactor number 5. And like I said, you don't really see much in this game. It's just a bunch of battles and me going to set the bomb. But I don't think that's all really we get to in this video. So if you guys want to skip it, it's not overly important. But like I said, I suggest you do watch it. But if you don't want to, then just don't watch it, guys. It's really not up to me what you watch and what you don't watch. And I'm sorry if these are boring in the beginning. That's what you kind of have to deal with Final Fantasy. They don't really get exciting for a couple more parts. It starts to get exciting maybe around part 10 for you guys. I'm not quite sure yet. I haven't done all the commentary for them yet. But as of right now, I understand if they're kind of dull and boring. But that maybe once we get a little bit further, they'll get more enjoyable for you guys. Also, if you want to see me do Chocobo races, which I can't do for a while up until I leave, you know, Midgar. But they're actually quite fun to do. You can't do that till much later in the game, but it's a really fun thing to do. If you don't know what a Chocobo is, look it up. But, you know, whatever. I might do those. Also, guys, I'm about to be Pokemon White version. Yes, I know I'm slow as heck with those games. I used to be like beating it in a day, but now I like to take my time, just take everything in since it's a new generation. So yeah, I know I'm going slow with them. But I also wanted to give it time, and I did give it time. I'm about to beat the Pokemon League today, guys. I might show you a video of my team, I might not, probably not, because I don't think anybody really wants to see that. But hey, I never know. You never know, somebody might actually want to see that. Oh yeah, some of you guys, if you've seen, if you watched Last Order, the thing I told you to watch, after the first episode, you'll notice this scene from Last Order. This is when Sephiroth, when Tifa goes after Sephiroth and finds her dad dead, and obviously Sephiroth killed her dad. And you see Cloud here saying, well, you see Cloud coming after her. Remember, in Last Order, she said, also in my playthrough, she said, Cloud, you have to be there for me when I need you the most, and obviously he wasn't really there for her right there. Did you guys see the Final Four? My gosh, that tournament is crazy right now, March Madness. We are in the Final Four, and we don't have a number 1 seed, and we don't have a number 2 seed. So, we have a 3 seed, we have a 4 seed, an 8 seed, and an 11 seed. It's so weird this time. I can't believe how weird this Final Four is. And according to ESPN, 5.9 million brackets were entered on ESPN.com. 2 people correctly picked this Final Four. I don't know how in the world these people were able to get this Final Four right. It doesn't make sense to me. How you can pick VCU to beat Kansas and Louisville and all these teams, even though they didn't beat Louisville, they still had to get through Louisville somehow. I just couldn't believe it. You know, it was shocking to say the least to me, guys, that they were that VCU got there. Butler is also a complete shock to me. They're an 8 seed. But the thing with Butler is they seem to play really, really well when it matters. They don't play well in the beginning of the year, but toward the end of the year, they start to play well. And now look where they are now. They are in, they're in the finals, if you can believe that. Well, not in the finals. Yeah, they're in the Final Four. And my prediction is that they will beat VCU and get to the finals. And I think Butler is going to win it all this year. I mean, they were a shot away from winning it last year. Well, really a bounce away from winning it last year when Hayward banked it off the glass and just missed going in. I mean, that was a great game against Duke. I'm a Duke fan, but, you know, I was rooting for Butler in that game, kind of. Even though I am a Duke fan, that was just a great ending. Butler's a great story, guys. They are a great team, and I'm rooting for them to win it all. I'm either rooting for them or VCU. Actually, to be perfectly honest, I like all the teams that are left in this tournament. I like the University of Kentucky. It's a school I would definitely consider going to. UConn was right like an hour away from me when I used to live in New York, and VCU is now like an hour away from me that I live in Maryland. And you know, Butler's just a fun story. They're a Cinderella story for the past 2 years, and they've been to the Final Four the past 2 years. So they're definitely a fun team to watch, and a team that I definitely will be rooting for. So guys, tell me how screwed your brackets are now. If you have any of the Final Four, I'll be impressed, because I don't have any of the Final Four. I lost. Actually, in one of my brackets, I do have a Final Four team. I have Kentucky winning it all in one of my 9 brackets I did this year. And so that bracket's still technically alive. I mean, definitely not going to win it all with one team. I have one of the 4 Final Fours, so obviously I'm not going to win it all with that bracket. But, you know, still, it's definitely interesting to see how well my subscribers are doing. I don't think anybody's doing awfully well, just because this has been a crazy year for, you know, basketball. We saw a ton of number 1 seeds lose in this tournament. We saw a ton of number 1 teams throughout the regular season just lose week after week after week. It's been a crazy basketball season, but it's been a great basketball season. Definitely one of the most memorable college basketball seasons I can remember, really, in my 16 years of being alive. It's definitely been enjoyable. Next, I was watching ESPN, and on the bottom ticker it said MVP watch, and number 1 was LeBron James, and I don't know how you can say LeBron James deserves MVP. He doesn't deserve MVP. He just is there trying to get a championship. He plays for the money. He plays for the championship. He doesn't actually care about the game at all, and he doesn't even produce as well as people like to say he does. If somebody on, like, say, Sacramento put up the numbers LeBron put up this year, nobody would be talking about him winning MVP. You want to know why? Because he's on Sacramento, and nobody would know about him. But of course, since this is LeBron James, everybody knows him, and it's quite annoying that he gets all this publicity when he doesn't deserve it because he's not that good of a player. Derrick Rose is a clear favorite, if you ask me. The guy is so amazing of a player. I don't get to watch him that much because obviously I don't live in Chicago, and I'm not wasting my money on NBA League Pass because I can care less about the NBA, to be perfectly honest. I'm a hockey and baseball guy first. 2 best sports, if you ask me. I hope football doesn't play next year just so we don't have to deal with all the idiots in football. So yeah, hockey. If you want to skip this part, by all means skip it. It's boring. That's all I'm going to say. So like I was saying, I'm a hockey and baseball person. Opening day is in 4 days, I think, now, and I'm going to Nats opening day. I'm right behind the Nationals dugout, so that's going to be really awesome for me. Maybe I'll get a few autographs, maybe I won't, but like I said, I'm going to be filming at opening day. I'm going to be posting it to YouTube, you know, just a fun of opening day. Maybe Obama's going to be throwing out the first pitch. Maybe I'll get a video of that. Not quite sure, guys, but like I said, I did get the 3DS today. You saw the unboxing video, I hope. If you didn't, go watch it. Probably around Thursday, I'll probably do a full review of the 3DS, gives me time with it. If you're on the fence about the 3DS, I suggest you buy it, but really wait till my full review on Thursday. And guys, like I said, baseball season starts soon. I'm super happy about that. LeBron James should not get the MVP. Derrick Rose should get the MVP. The Final Four is crazy this year. Just absolutely insane this year. I'm rooting for Butler and VCU and UConn and Kentucky. I don't care who wins, really, guys. So tell me how your brackets are. Remember, always like the video and comment on the video. It helps me, helps you. And guys, we'll see you in the next video if Silent King will be able to get through the button mashing. Peace.